ओंकार तू सत है, बिन तुद सब मिथियाय। जो तुद ते है उपजया, अंत तुद माहे समाय।
See, first of all, time never reverses back. Time never goes back. Never. Yes, the changes, when we speak about the changes, we human beings, we are unsatisfied. Since we started, the society, since the day one, only one species, which is human being, this species is unsatisfied since the day one. So what happened when we say Almighty? Nobody saw Almighty. Nobody know how exactly Almighty looked. But as you know, but the things which we see there's a sun, it never changes. Moon, other species, if we say about the animals, any, either in wild or animals which we kept as a domestic, you see, they didn't change, not a little bit, not even a single %. They didn't change. If we have a pet dog, dog will never going to change his habits. And we will never going to hear that, oh, there was a time, there was a dog, he had, more than 4 legs, or he used to speak or flying, kind of, we will never go into. Dogs were same how they were since the, start of this universe, or when the life started existing on this planet. And you see any animal, in wild if you will see lion, tigers, elephants, or any animal, they are living the same life which they were living 1,000 years back, 2,000 years back. They didn't change. And they are happy. They don't want any medicines, they don't want to meditate, they don't want any spirituality. It's only the human being. And when we say the changes, the basic, what we say, the mool of human being is unsatisfaction, always unsatisfied. So we cannot change that habit. But what happened, the more materialistic, the more technical we became, internally we became unsatisfied. And when we say about, Almighty, our parents, and, how they used to be, if you will see, during that time, we were not knowing even what exactly meditation is. It was a simple life. Our parents, they don't used to chant or they don't used to meditate. They had simple fundamentals. If they belong from any religion, they had purity, and they used to do very little, spend little time in these godly things, But still, the purity and satisfaction which they had, that's what we are missing now. We are unsatisfied. And when we say we don't have time, this is our sickness. A day and night, it was of 24 hours, 1,000 years back also, 100 years back also, 50 years back, 20 years back, day and night was of 24 hours. And even now it's of the same. But what happened? Now, with our habits, we are doing nothing. You know our house condition, if we'll see, it became worse now. Yes, we have materialistic things. We have nice furniture, monetary, we are good. But the peace, the satisfaction which we were having while living with our parents, even though our house were too small, sharing the things. Now, we don't want those things. We changed our habits. And the more we are in these materialistic things, we are going away from our mool, foundation, being human being. So change, yes, there need to be change in our life, but not the way we are changing. Not the way we are changing. So even if any, spiritual gurus or, some inspirational speakers, they can do things only, in particular limit. Everyone has a limit. When a child is, of small age, during the childhood, teaching them the way how parents teach them, they can, force, even if they want, they can beat their child. Forcefully they can, make small children to do the things which is right or wrong. But after some time, when child goes to young age, when child goes toward maturity, then the teaching from parents changes. They cannot force. Then they start talking, Even though a child who don't change the habit, when he is in, in teenage, start of teenage, that time a talk between parents and children, same particular topic, regarding about any habit, that time how parent react. And when a child goes toward the young age, like, even crossing the teenage, then parents, they don't talk in the same manner. Same way now, human beings, they change so much that even a spiritual leader, now they are not forcing. Now they cannot force human being. Because now the age of human beings' bad habit crossed the teenage. Now they are toward maturity. So even the spiritual leaders or, inspirational speakers or whatever we are saying, they are not forcing, they are just saying. Now it's our own choice what exactly we want. See, a person eating junk food and he or she is getting gastric problem, cholesterol, blood pressure, diabetes. A person is having all those problems. He or she can have any kind of medicine. But the basic thing is, a person has to look toward the food, the intake of the food. So it's in that person's hand. He or she can go to the doctor, can take medicine, but doctors will going to say, okay, improve your food intake and do some exercise. So now after that, doctor cannot force that patient that you have to do. He or she can, doctor can say that this is the right thing, this is the wrong. Choice is in our hand. Same way when we go to some spiritual leader, they just give us path. They show us this is the right path, this is the path which will not going to help you in any means. So choice is our. We want, something kind, what we say, oh, now it's a modern day, we are so technically advanced, then let some charisma should come and magic should come and we, without paying any efforts, without taking any pain, everything should change. No, it will not going to happen. So it's in our hand. We really want to help ourselves or no? No one can. Even Almighty, it's said that God helps those who help themselves. That means something. So we have to help ourselves. Just by listening and, showing that, oh, we are too busy, okay? We have to manage our time. We have to manage our life. Once we will start managing, see the company, whatever, any company, if the manager is good, a manager manages that company in proper manners, then company goes toward the success. Same way, we have to become our own manager. We need to manage our own life. And once we will start managing it in a systematic way, we will not be seeing these much problems what we are seeing now. Neither of our health, nor of our relationship or our surrounding. So it's in our hand. We have to look, we have to realize, and not only realize, we have to work on ourselves. So then only we're going to find some solution.